Low. Pro press flip. This is one of the common problems I find with these thermostats is no one ever clicks in the top. So right here, like, see how the top's not clicked in? I mean, it's not even secured. Jeez. Yeah, you clip in the top. It has these little clips up there at the top. Like, it's no good. Like, what? Wrong. Sometimes I really question why I even do these jobs. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that one in there for now. It's a 14 by 20. Alright. How is that thermostat wired? I don't know if you can see this, but see the problem? The white wire right there is on not used. Should be on W. Oh wow, it's kicking on. The other thing I'm supposed to look at is this nipple right there. That side looks fine. Looks like somebody just did some work here. These are newer shark bites right there, so looks like somebody's done some work here. All right, let's try to get this fixed. Good leaker there. Alright, I think I got it. I think it probably needs replaced. It's probably the best option here, but I do think I got it. Literally, there's so much water. Like, there's water all underneath this floor. That's crazy. I mean, this is brand new flooring, and there's just like water. And you can just see the water underneath of it. Like, look at it. Look how much water there is underneath of it. That's crazy. Daggone. Daggone. Look, it's all the way over here, all the way over here. There's like water in between the seams. Dang. Okay. All right. That light is really crappy. It's not bright at all. Alright, I went ahead and shut the shut off right here, and I have the house draining. I'm gonna try to drain this hot water heater. So I'm trying to. We'll see if it's gonna drain or not. I would not install this twist type in your rental. This packing nut can leak. I installed the quarter turn shut offs, so not this type. Pull those off, but I'm gonna open these up so they can so it can breathe. I don't know, there's something else going on here because I ran this sink just 2 minutes ago and there's water all over the floor, so I have no idea what's going on, but looks like this faucet's new and looks like that is new also, so I have to look into that. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. I gotta start a list. If I can't get it to drain now. Come on, you dirty dog, drain. I gotta get that pump from from Harbor Freight. There's a pump. There's a suction pump that I want to get from Harbor Freight. Might go buy it right now. Alright, so not having a lot of luck getting this bad boy to drain, but I probably changed the anode rod on this. There's a lot of rust coming out of here. So partially the reason I can't get it to drain is my I think my hose is frozen. So that'll do it. Oh wow, that bad boy wasn't even tight. Hardly tight at all. Ooh, yeah. Let me find the breaker box. I'm gonna shut the breaker off for this. Oh, where the heck is it? Oh yeah. Here it is. Alright, so it's gonna be that one or that one. This breaker's not even clicked all the way in. It can be a real pain if the utility room is extremely small, but this one wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. This is the long one though. I probably don't have this one on the van. I'm currently just trying to get a list of everything that I need so that I can come back and fix everything all in one shot, hopefully. That's the goal. This is the 1/2 inch pipe thread to flare this little fitting I normally have in my truck, but I'll probably just pick one up. So you can see it right there. Yeah, it's stripped. Oh yeah, it's stripped out. That's it. That's all that's left. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I have enough room on this one. Slip it in here. I already Teflon taped and pipe doped it. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Alright, now on this piece I had to just buy a 3/4 galvanized because Home Depot and Menards did not have one. This is a 5-inch nipple. So neither Home Depot nor Menards had one that was long enough to get me outside of the tank. So, interesting. The guy was like, that's weird. I was like, yeah, I completely agree. It's extremely long, so. Now transition from 3/4 to 1/2 inch. I could use something like this, but I'm not going to. Whoops, dropped my pipe wrench. I believe this tenant moves in tomorrow. So nothing like a little pressure, right? Need a ton, just a little bit. Menards is the one that seems to have a lot more selection on these fittings than Home Depot, in my opinion. But alright, I might just reuse this shark bite. Just need to clean this up. Clean that up and then reuse the shark bite. That would probably work. Deburr that copper. There's another shark bite that's down behind this water heater. Got that clean. Let me go ahead and pop that back on there. The shark bite or the Pro Press fittings at Home Depot are extremely expensive. The Pro Press shutoffs are extremely expensive. I think the Pro Press shutoff that I bought was $27. Here's my piece of copper I'm going to be installing. Slip it in the Pro Press first. Oh yeah. I don't really care for how much, I just don't, I hate how these swivel. I wish there was like a locking tab or something you could do so they didn't swivel. That would be great, but unfortunately there's not. All I need to do is pro press that. We'll be good on this water heater at least. Pro press flip. Oh yeah, nailed it. Nailed that. All right, now I always like to push down on the fitting as I'm pro pressing. And then easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I spent way too much money on this thing, but absolutely love it. Makes everything a lot easier. And then it came with the 3/4 draws. I kind of wish I would have got the M12 stuff, the M12 Pro Press, just because then I could use it for refrigeration. Really wasn't thinking about that at the time, but I could have. Now I have that, so it's fine. It works. All right, so I got that in. That's done. That's tightened up. Let's check for leaks, clean up this mess, and we'll get this cap back on there. Let's turn the water back on, see what we got. This shutoff takes the universal key. All right, let's change this filter. Jeez, the new filter. I marked the date on it. This is not the ideal situation. Not ideal to use one of these, but that's what works right now. Just pop that breaker back in there. Now I need to fill those 2 blank spots. Dirty dog, get in there. Ow. All right, there you have it, just like that. Fills in the blank spots. Turn that breaker back on. You're good to go. Guess I should probably pick up this crap over here too. Interesting. Looks like these drains and the bathroom are plugged solid. So, yeah. All right. There's the trampoline out there. This kit is the only kit that I could find. It's some universal knob kit. I'm hoping it's gonna work. It's the only thing I could find today, which today is Sunday. This DeWalt razor blade is still my go-to. All right, so then you have to, it looks like you have to use one of these ends down here. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a number 6. Then it looks like, I guess this pops on there like, somehow. Things like that. Oh, I should have tested it first. Guess that didn't fit. I had to switch out for this black one, and this black one was like number 14. I don't know. This is a Frigidaire stove, so. And that seems to do it. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. All right, next I need to fix this gas line. I think better like that. All right, so just straighten that up. And then let me take this off and put this new ball valve shut off on. I'm gonna go ahead and prep this ball valve with just a little bit. I basically just put a little bit in there and I use my finger and pack it in the threads. This is Henry's. This is natural gas. So Henry's works on that. This Henry's brand works on natural gas. What I like, it's a little bit thicker than like, say, Blue Monster pipe dope, which I like. think so. Go one more turn here. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. All right, good deal. I'll wipe up some of my mess there. And then next, I need this 1/2 inch to 5/8 flare fitting. Doesn't really take a ton. What I like to do is just fill the threads. So if you fill the threads, it's normally about the right amount. Now the internet will probably go wild about this, but I do just apply just the tiniest little thin layer of pipe dope right there on the face of the flare. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm gonna have to go get a new supply line for the stove, because this supply line inside of here is stripped out also. It looks like I'm gonna have to run back to the store for the stove. This is next on the list. Looks like an absolute nightmare. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but this is straight like this. I don't know what's going on with the blue monster, but yeah. So draining the sinks right now. Looks like it's all sludged up in there. Okay, it's been extremely tricky to get my cable down. I went and got my 1/4 inch cable because this is a really bad setup here. Let me show you. So this is a 2 inch into 1.5 inches. So there's a reducer right here. So this is and then it's a 2 inch here, and there's reducer. Then, this is a reducer, that's a reducer, all to 1.5 inches. So they sell 1.5 inch fittings that are like this, but for some reason there's a 2 inch here, and it's just making it a little bit more tricky to get my cable to drop down in this thing. It keeps wanting to go straight across instead of going down. So I did get my 1/4 inch cable. Now the way you make sure that it's going down is you have to look straight in the pipe and make sure that it's making a bend right there at that fitting. So with that extra piece that was on here, it's down in here. With this extra piece on there, I couldn't see if it was going down in there, and there's a pedestal sink on the other side, and I really don't want to mess with that unless I have to. So now I'm gonna try to snake it and see if I can't get this drain clear. I haven't got it yet. Feels like I snagged something. Oh, and I got a huge kink in this cable. Oh, gosh. Pull it back and see what we got here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you're catching that. She's very goopy. I'm planning to throw this cable away. Man, oh man. Sludge build up big time. See what we got on there. Anything good? Oh yeah. There you go. A little snake. Alright, so I got my 5/16 cable to make the turn, so I'll go ahead and run that cable just to clear the drain out a little bit more. And then you just reel it in. Ooh. Alright. Oh yeah. Look at that. Another big old wad. Jeez. Oh man. Okay, so here's the drain set up. I put a clean out in. So I put a clean out in and then put a Y there. There's a lot going on here, but I'm doing the best I can with what I have to work with. Put this clean out in so you can snake the drain, because you're gonna have to keep snaking it because of that reducer right there. So then I just tried to tighten up the sink because this thing was moving all around, and then I tighten it off over on the side. So I need to loosen up that faucet and then tighten it up again. But the entire countertop is moving all around. Yeah, I don't know what to say at this time. I just don't even know what to say. I got to get out of here. Yeah, this place is wearing on me. So I feel like I'm like redoing everything, and like all of this looks new. So yeah, I need to attach that countertop so it doesn't move the plumbing all around, but I can't really get that done because there's no, whenever you install these cabinets, you have to put your own little angle stops in so that you can attach the countertop, and right now there's no way to attach the countertop. So I don't know, I was gonna put a little bit of, I was gonna see if I couldn't put a little bit of glue or something underneath there and then push it down. I don't know. Lexel, I don't know. Throwing my hands up at the moment. The gas line all hooked up. It's good. Tested it. Good to go on the gas line. So now I need to change out this TNP because this TNP is leaking. That wasn't too bad. But what I don't understand about Home Depot, like here's a Rheem. Like, why didn't you carry all the parts that go with the Rheem water heater? That makes sense to me, but I'm not, you know, I'm not a professional or whatever, but it makes sense to me that you would carry all the parts that go with the Rheem water heaters. Like, you would actually carry the actual Rheem parts for these water heaters, not your, you know, knockoff brands or whatever. But all right, so it's just a hole down in there. You gotta thread this bad boy in there. You can see there's some water there. Pretty sure it's leaking. Insulation out of here. Then thread it in there. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Flip this over. Let me grip it. Ah! Perfect. Discharge tube back on here. And we are good to go.